Hey guys, and welcome! My name is Michaela Soria, and I'm a real estate agent and technology consultant in Tulare County, California. I also run the blog MS Rockstar Real Estate, and today we're going to be talking about escrow and title. And just to bring you the most accurate and up-to-date information, I went ahead and invited a special guest star. So Cathy, if you'd please introduce yourself, we'll go ahead and get started.
Good afternoon. My name is Cathy Pires, and I am a sales executive and business developer with Chicago Title. My job on a normal day is to meet with realtors and lenders and give them the tools necessary to best serve their clients. It really has been such a tremendous opportunity, and 17 years later, I am thrilled that I have continued to serve my community.
All right, thank you so much, Cathy, for introducing yourself, and I just want to tell you how thankful I am to have you here today to be able to talk to us about the confusing mystery that is escrow. And so, if you want to get started, my first question for you is, what is escrow?
In answer to your question, Michaela, escrow is buyers and sellers of a piece of property, and what they do is they establish terms and conditions for the transfer of ownership of that particular property. These terms and conditions are given to a third party known as an escrow holder, and that is what Chicago Title does. We provide title insurance and the escrow documentation. And in turn, the escrow holder has the responsibility of seeing that terms of the escrow are carried out.
So, Cathy, can you further elaborate for us how it is that escrow accomplishes these goals and ensures that the terms and conditions set by buyers and sellers are actually met?
The biggest goal in escrow is to make certain that we have all the appropriate documentation from the buyer and seller. And by doing this, it helps ensure a smooth transaction for all parties involved. There are many items on our checklist, and I'll give you a few as an example. Receive the signed purchase agreement. Once we do receive that, we will receive deposit buyer's earnest money, and we put that into an escrow account. And so we just hold those funds for the buyer. Then we order the preliminary report to determine the status of the title to property. So we have to make sure that the property has no liens and no encumbrances and so forth. So it's very important that we get that ordered right away. We prorate taxes, the interest, insurance, and then we move on to secure the transfer deed or other documents necessary to consummate the transaction. That is very important. We then will request the issuance of title insurance policies and disperse funds as authorized, including charges for title insurance, recording fees, commissions, and loan payoffs.
So, Cathy, being in real estate myself, there are two words that I see commonly thrown around, and those are the words title and insurance. So, can you explain to us how title insurance is meant to protect buyers and why it's so important to get title insurance?
Whether you are the buyer or the seller, you want to make certain that no funds or property will change hands until all instructions have been followed. With the increasing complexity of business, law, and tax structures, it takes a trained professional to supervise the transaction. By not using a trained professional with plenty of experience and knowledge, you put yourself at serious risk if there are unknown liens on a particular property or if there is a discrepancy on the legal ownership. You are also at huge risk to encounter fraud issues if not properly investigated. This is one reason that not only is escrow important, but it is extremely important to hold title insurance.
So, I would imagine there are a million and one different situations that come across your desk on a daily basis, and I understand that we each have our own circumstances going on in our lives. So, I do want to clarify with you, are there different ways to go about holding title, say, by yourself or with a spouse or friend or family member?
There are 8 common ways to take title, including a single man or a single woman, an unmarried man and or a unmarried woman, a married man, woman, or registered domestic partner as his or her sole and separate property, community property, joint tenancy, tenancy in common, trust, and community property with right of survivorship. So you should consult your lawyer for advice on how best to take title for your individual situation.
How do you think that Chicago Title sets itself apart from its competitors?
I just wholeheartedly believe that our clients love using our staff members. I believe we have the best of the best in the Valley. And also we have our customer service, Marion Dunlap. She's in our local office, and that is very well needed because our clients can walk in between 8 and 5 and get whatever recorded documents that they need or any other marketing material. And I really believe in the people that I market. My job just thrills me every day. I've been doing this for 17 years, and I look forward to going to work every day. It gives me the opportunity to work with lenders and brokers and realtors. And it's not only my evaluation and perception. We are told daily that we do have the best of the best. And we want to be a team member of our client. We want to be on their side of the mark. And so fortunately for us, we are very strong technology. We have our professional technology staff that always wants to be one step ahead of our competitor. And the tools that we offer are awesome. They're very well liked from our clients. We get compliments all the time on how much they use our products. And so I'm very proud that we're able to stay one step ahead of our competitor.